All right, you guys, so we are going to be looking at writing equations of lines when you've been given two pieces of information. Now, I may be showing you a new approach than what you learned in middle school. I really like point slope form. I think it's a very good extension of the slope formula because if you look at it, it should look like the slope formula kind of, but it's been moved around. And that's exactly what's happened. Okay, is the slope formula has been moved around. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to be given 1 point and you're going to call that x1 and y1 and you're going to be given the slope. Okay, and then you're going to plug it into this gigantic formula. All right, so on the right, it says, what is the equation of a line that passes through the point 4, 8 and has a slope of 0? All right, so same thing. We write the formula. That's the way we learn it. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. All right, so we've been given a point, so 4, 8, and we've been given a slope of 0. Okay, so if you look over here, here's the information from the problem. Okay, and I'm going to plug it in right where it belongs. Okay, so y1 is the first thing. So I haven't been given a y. My y1 is 8. So I'm going to put an 8. I've been given an m. Okay, m was 0. 0. And I've been given x1, which is 4. So I'm going to put 4. Okay. All right. And then I'll use a different color so you can see exactly what I'm going to bring down from the formula. So y minus 8 equals m x minus parentheses. Okay. All right. So now I need to write the equation of a line. So I'm going to use slope-intercept form. So that means I have to solve for y. So this is why we did that last week where we solved for y. I need to get y by itself. So y minus 8 equals, well, 0 times x is 0. I don't need to write that down. So 0 times x is gone. All right, and then 0 times negative 4. Well, that's 0. So this whole thing is 0. Okay, and that's okay. When you multiply by 0, you get 0. All right, now I need to get y by itself. So I'm going to add 8. So I get y equals 8. Okay, so over here, what is my answer? Y equals 8. That is the equation of my line. Okay. Submit my answer. Yes. Okay. Now you can see he uses slope-intercept form to solve the problem. Okay. I don't. I use point-slope form. Okay. All right. And it's because this is a technique, okay, that I want you to get more comfortable with. Okay. All right. So let's do a new problem. All right. So that was number 1. Here's our second one. Okay, it says write the equation of a line that passes through the point negative 3, 1 and has a slope of negative 2. All right, so y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. All right, my point that I've been given is negative 3, 1, and my slope is negative 2. Okay, so here's my x1, y1. Okay. All right, so I have not been given a y value. Y1 is 1, so I'm going to put a 1 right underneath there. M is negative 2. My x1 is negative 3. Okay, now let's be very careful about how we bring stuff down. So y minus 1 equals negative 2 times x minus negative 3. Okay. All right, now I don't like to have x minus negative 3. I'll need to add some parentheses to that. That's going to make me feel a lot better. Okay. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to clean up that double negative. So y minus 1 equals negative 2 times x plus 3. All right, so now I'm going to distribute. So y minus 1 equals negative 2x minus 6. It's negative 2 times x, and then negative 2 times 3. Now I'm going to add 1. Look where I add 1 to. Right underneath its like term. So I get y equals negative 2x minus 5. So there's my answer. Okay, so I go over here, y equals negative 2x, and then minus 5. Submit my answer, yes, and we're good. Okay, all right. So that is how you're going to complete this assignment. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, actually, let me bring up one thing. Okay, I'm going to make this problem up right here on the fly because you need to know what to do. If they tell you that the slope is undefined and the point is negative 3, 5. Okay, so if they say the slope is undefined, okay, at any time, and then they give you your point passing through a point of negative 3, 5. Okay, your answer is always, and it's real simple, x equals. Okay, so if the slope is undefined, you're going to always write x equals. You're going to take the x value right here. And your equation of your line is x equals negative 3. Okay, so if they tell you the slope is undefined, that's because if I draw a graph over here, okay, x equals negative 3, if you remember from last year, is a vertical line that goes straight up and down, and the slope, a slope of a vertical line, for a vertical line is undefined. Okay, that also means when you have rise over run, okay, that your denominator equals 0. Okay, all right, you should be good. If you got any questions, let me know.